Oh wait, Discord. Hey, hi guys, how's it going?
There's a good page.
Gonna hide the magic window for a second.
Audio not found.
And
404.
Wait, it should be working now.
I think he was making a joke because I used to go by 404.
No,
hi,
we got
guys.
That was
muted on Twitch, audio not found, and fixed.
Oh god, I gotta mute. Getting too much. There we go.
Don't tell Mrs. the Norman but the Mac has acquired a new microphone.
Shut up. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Inbound.
I haven't gotten it yet.
You got it on eBay. It was used. It was cheap, and it was good for the environment.
It was used and cheap.
Just
Oh,
like me.
my knuckles hurt. I don't know why.
Are you punching stuff?
No, like the joints of my knuckles hurt.
Oh no. Is it gonna rain? We're getting to be
It's
that
100
age now.
It's 103 with blue skies.
I
so,
highly doubt that it's going to rain.
I'd love that though.
I would love some rain.
Hmm.
I feel like I
Rain
live on
would be nice.
rained in recorded history.
Hi guys, how's it going? Why can't orphans play baseball? Anybody in chat? I don't know. I don't like the implications of this.
They can't go home.
We can't run
They
home.
got no home to. They got no home to run to.
Ugh.
Bullshit.
So sad.
All right, guys, we're gonna start a poll. We're gonna see who is gonna do the recap this week. Those of you on YouTube, if you'd like the DM to do the recap, you can comment so. But here's the poll now. Start polls. And start poll.
See, we're on
I
episode
feel like
9.
BDM always does better with the recap. I don't know what it is. I feel like
We
he just-
are on episode 9.
Yeah, episode 9. Going Karen.
Are we the Karens?
Wait. I hope not. My mom's the Karen. That's my.
That is
I
great.
knew-
Go speak to the manager.
Unfortunately, I knew a Karen who was very much a Karen, and yeah.
Why is Taz so popular?
I mean, there's a Karen Wiener running for something here in Arizona.
Eh,
It's interesting,
I feel like with a name like that, you shouldn't go into politics.
right? Yet we see it time and time again.
yeah, whatever.
I mean, some would say, depending on your name, you should go outside.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that, Gia.
I'm sorry, Gia. Oh, yeah, I gotta activate the voice to
The
text.
expanded, it's 5 options.
What? Well, on YouTube, it's limited to 4. I don't think I have I think I have a bigger limit on
On Twitch.
Twitch, yeah.
Okay. I need to go get my water before I get reminded about hydration. So I'll be right back.
Shoot,
Yes, the
Rubik's
air
Cube.
is crusty. I hate it.
Hydration check. Where's ¿Dónde está de Kofifi?
Donde está my ship? Love that meme.
Boy,
Hey.
it's
Yeah.
Okay, we're good now. I have hydration. I have snackies.
Oh, hi,
Good.
Trollo. Thank you for gifting
also-
20.
Rololuxin with a 20.
Yeah.
I also just
Inbound.
ate, and I have water. It's crazy.
Where's Trollo's ooze? Oh, it's down on the bottom this time.
Yeah,
It
it's
keeps moving.
next to Kayla.
Nice.
Wait, hold on, I need to open
Alrighty,
DD.
so let's go ahead and total up these votes. So, I think... No, wait, I think the poll lasts another minute, so...
No, the poll's done on Twitch.
On Twitch it is?
Oh, no.
Mine's showing that it's not run out
A few
yet
more
on Twitch.
seconds, sorry.
Yeah. So get your final votes in, folks.
A lot
Who
of votes
should
for
do the
DM.
recap? Everyone vote Taz.
What happens if the DM gets inspiration though?
Wait, why?
It's really funny when Taz does it.
'Cause
Mm.
So when the DM gets inspiration, I get to force disadvantage on a roll of my choice.
Okay, consider this, Taz.
It's me.
The DM has that advantage on you, right? for a while.
No, it was only on in the last game, and he didn't use it, so he
Was it
forfeited.
only? Does it only count for the last game? Is
Yeah.
that how that worked?
It only
That was
lasts
the
a
deal I
single
made.
game.
Are you sure? He just said. I thought he just
Yep.
said indefinitely.
If you don't use your inspiration, it's wasted.
That's
As
what I was
all
told, too.
artists know.
Right. Yeah, DM won the poll here on Twitch with 3 votes.
Yes, but Road out of. So I got a vote on Twitch, and then I also got 33% of the votes on YouTube.
What's the total? number?
35%. I'm trying. Hold on.
Math.
Yeah,
I see
so,
Why is it
Hannah,
just 2 percentages? Show me the actual number of votes, you fuckers!
how many people are in the stream on YouTube, and then
No,
use
so
math?
17 people voted on YouTube. What is 35% of 17? Someone do the math on that. It doesn't matter
Just ask-
if it's more than
Just ask
3.
Siri.
It's six
Six?
votes, give or take.
All right, so I got
Road's doing it.
7
like a good
votes
one.
total because
Yeah, Hannah, according to the notes, your disadvantage is at the DM's discretion, doesn't have an end date.
oh shit.
Dun dun dun.
Is everyone hydrated?
We're
Big
hydrated.
Scuba, we are.
I think in this case, it's only fair for the same rules to apply if the inspiration wasn't used by the end of the session.
Aha.
Works for me.
Max, did you see Trollloxon's comment? His vote counts as 20. He buys the votes.
Damn.
Oh,
It's not
damn, it's
wrong.
like America.
Who did you
I
vote
mean,
for?
true dat.
Who did you vote for, Trollo?
Yeah, I feel like we should give him the tiebreaker.
Just usurping the will of the people with money.
Who is it? Who's the tiebreaker? Isn't Road just taking it all?
Road has 7 to my 3.
Oh,
It's-
Trollo
it's
already
not a
is
tie.
picking Road anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Troll took
it's
Road,
fine.
so
It's fine.
it's Road.
I was okay with doing the recap. God,
You
you
need a
people.
recount.
I think give a broad recap of the story so far, and then a more specific one of last episode, because people last week were asking for more of a broad
Okay.
recap of the story.
All right. So we all
Over
Yes,
from the
Rubik's
beginning.
Cuber, we are all hydrated.
we all live in this big ass tower where like people are assholes and there's like a whole hierarchy of like authority that our various group for their own reasons have valid grudges against the ruling class of the tower. We all did our own various things to get
Ostracized.
recruited into a Trollloxon just gifted 20 more memberships, you rat bastard.
Woo!
Take my votes.
Take my votes. So yeah, we all got basically wound up joining an apparent resistance group. Went through a trial that was fucked up. There was like a valley of skulls, and then we fought a guy who was super hungry. And then
What about the foreskins?
oh yeah, we fought a bunch of evil foreskins and bone monsters. Yeah, and then our first mission was to figure out why all the food in the resistance was rotting, like, super quickly. Then we went to an underground black market where we found a guy who was selling food, wound up tracking that to the mages
Transmuter.
the transmuters who basically they copy food to make it go, make one fish into many, Jesus style. Getting religious up in here. You've all been tricked. This is a religious group. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's how quickly we all jump on that.
We heard some trauma being expressed there.
Sorry. No offense if you are religious.
Hey, Zoroastrianism
offense.
is a pretty good religion.
Yep, and then we wound up
I
wound
used to
up
be a
going to the.
pastafarian.
I'm
but
recapping.
I've been trying to cut out on my noodles. Sorry.
Let me do the recap.
Okay, fine, go.
God, I
I'll
don't
mute
care
myself.
about
I'm
your
muting
religious
myself now.
trauma.
Oh, okay. Bye.
I'm kidding. Yeah, so we wound up going to the transmuter and threatened her, and so she was apparently sprinkling like dust that's supposed to like super age food. My wife, who just had surgery, is saying that if I don't keep it down, the final boss is gonna be her. So yeah, she's okay.
Close the office door.
Yeah, slowly close the door. Love you. I'm sorry. She's closing the door behind me. Love you. I'm in trouble. You guys did this to me.
We did nothing.
Not our fault you're a loud bitch.
Anyway, so we wound up going to the transmuter, who turned out she was actually sprinkling dust into the food that makes it rot super quickly. We threatened her to stop doing that, but apparently she was doing it on the orders of her boss, who's a right dick. And yeah, now I think as we left off last week, we just finished our conversation with her, and we decided that we're gonna put a stop to the dickening of the boss. I don't know if that's the right terminology.
Which we totally discussed off screen what the plan was for that.
Did we discuss? I didn't discuss shit.
No,
Oh wait, you're being coy.
That was my sarcasm. Sorry if it wasn't clear enough. I have sushi in my mouth.
I want sushi.
Delicious.
Delicious sushi.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
All right. I get inspiration for that stellar. And I'm gonna be honest. It was a really good.
I think you should get anti-inspiration for that one.
Fuck off! I get the inspiration.
You fell out of character.
No, I
once,
was literally about to
but that's fine.
compliment him and say, "Wow, that was probably the best player recap so far that we've
I have
had."
the best recaps. No one's got better recaps than me. They say it was a
Right, that
perfect
should get him a
recap.
negative inspiration.
Recaps are big league.
We're gonna see how good your kneecaps are in a second.
Oh. Okay, wait. But should we like introduce our characters? Does anyone here need?
Yeah, let's
to
do
know
let's do a
who we
quick
are?
introduction. We got like a few people in here.
Yeah.
All right. I
Fun
just feel like I
intro.
see some names I haven't quite seen before. So
Sure.
All right, why don't you start?
Oh, me?
okay,
No, her.
who?
You.
Me.
you.
I'm probably because I'm on the left of the screen. Well, except for our esteemed DM.
Oh my god,
Garo.
just go.
Okay. My name is Aiden, or Arden, as some people might call me in this stream. I go by both names. She, her, I guess. I don't really care. And I'm playing Othala Vandergrim II, a very fancy bourgeoisie
Bougie.
type woman. Yeah, she's super bougie. Basically lives at the top of the tower with all the rich people. But she's got a bone to pick with her mother, so she's joined the rebellion. Next.
Good evening. I will be playing Ashley Cottam, the
God, I
Black
hate
Star
that.
Ranger
Forgot.
anarchist. Pronouns are whatever. Gender is whatever. Definitely not, copying inspiration from this character from a certain 90s anime. I don't know why anyone would think that. Ashley has been sort of like in and out because I have to travel a lot, and usually I end up traveling on Sundays. So
Have to travel a lot.
I do. I travel once a month. But I'm not traveling again till late November.
You're right, Trollo. Ottawa did forget to say they're bad with dice rolls.
Ottawa.
Too true. Okay, next.
Hello.
Wait,
I'm
wait. Wait, is my new name Ottawa? I'm sorry.
A.
Kayla, who are you?
I'm Lilith, she, her. I will be playing the amazing jeweler monk Kayla.
Mithra?
Mithra, go!
Oh. Well, they already said
It's
the
already
character
in
name.
character.
Sorry, they already said the character name, Mithra, but I'm alternatively called Sai or Avery. It doesn't really matter. The character Mithra is female, tiefling, warlock, cleric, and that's. Yep. Was there any? Is that it?
I'm glad you kept things simple with your class.
Listen, if so, my class or my subclass, I should say, does not exist anymore in the updated player's handbook. So I'm just in shambles and dealing with it.
I will never financially recover from this.
If they ever if they add it back in, then I might just be I might try to be simpler with it.
You act like you're the only one who lost out on their whole character build because of the updates. I did too. I've also lost things.
Yeah, but you didn't. I didn't actually switch. You switched.
Hi guys, I'm Road, a human fighter who with a mysterious past. No, I don't have a mysterious past. I'm an open book. Taz, go ahead.
I'm Taz, or Hannah, or Rainy. And I am tiny but mighty, and I have the sex drive of a barbarian, or of a bard.
Sorry,
Well.
that was really funny.
News to me.
All right, and I am the game master, and I am everybody who is not on the bottom of the screen.
Much beleaguered game master.
So, as we come back into our session today, we left off with the 5 of you, minus Ashley, staking out one of the Transmuters Guilds on floor 120. About halfway up the tower in one of the buildings reserved for the inspection and production of foodstuffs. You have been spending most of the day investigating the path of production of any of the like staples and pantry items that the Ember Coalition relies on to survive. You first stopped off at a farm familiar to Road, and met Tom and Boy, and got a lead that they tend to sell their produce to the Transmuters. After having bullied your way through methods involving coercion, intimidation, and a little bit of like celebrity worship, you guys made your way back into the employees only area, the restricted section of the.
Oh my god! And I forgot you guys. They were getting like little gifts the whole time from this poor.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Kayla and Taz got a shit ton of swag.
They got like hats. It's like when SpongeBob and Patrick went to Glove World.
Oh my god, I totally forgot all of our little trinkets, and we were trading funsies.
You're children. You're all children, and I wish I could be a child, but my character's not built that way. I want to have fun. Go ahead, Garo.
Ashley, you had left the rest of the group after the inspection of the Broadgill farm, or the interrogation at Broadgill farm, to go and see a man about a horse, or a lady about a dog, or a kid about a bird.
Ashley really likes animals.
you essentially a lame excuse and said, "Hey, I'll meet back up with you later." Where did you go? You've been separate from the rest of the group for a little over an hour before you had intended to meet back up with them at the Transmuters Guild.
So I know they're going to stake out the Transmuters Guild. Where are they staking it out from? Like, they're not in a car down the street.
I think we're currently still inside of it, aren't we? Or did we decide? Did we like do a little time skip and now we're like?
No, as we ended the session, you guys were still in the building. What was your plan? What did you communicate with Ashley when you guys separated, leaving the farm?
She just disappeared, honestly, so I don't know what her plan is.
Wait, did we ever vote last session on who was MVP?
Yes, it
No,
was
no.
me.
It
I
was
won.
a
I was
follow.
the MVP. It was me. Hi, I'm the problem.
Oh,
It's me.
okay, fine.
So
Thank you for
Ashley,
announcing
I
that,
can't-
Ottawa.
Yeah. I'm not Ottawa. I'm Othala. I'm just kidding. It's fine. We're good here.
So Ashley, in their mind, is thinking about all of the like pulp detective stories. We're like, okay, we're doing a stakeout on the Transmuters Guild. So what do we need for a stakeout? We
Donuts.
need tuna sandwiches, donuts, and thermoses full of coffee. Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, I'm sorry, but if you lock me in a car for a stakeout with people eating
Tuna?
tuna sandwiches, I will cut your throat. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
even.
Yeah, what the fuck? Hell no. You can eat all those tuna sandwiches yourself outside
Maybe
the
it's-
car.
Like corned beef on rye. I don't know. It's never like a sandwich that I would want to eat. It's always some like weird old guy sandwich.
Salad.
Then why are you the one who brought it?
Because that's how you fit the vibe.
Because someone
Yeah,
always
like, we're
wants.
trying to
Someone
organize
always
live
wants a
to
tuna
go.
sandwich. He's just.
Okay, there is no tuna in this city though, so we're gonna have to go with corned beef on rye.
Thank God.
It's tuna, but it's spelled with like a number 2 and A. It's beyond tuna.
It's tuna.
God.
CHEWNA. Tuna.
Yeah, we're definitely
So
going with
I-
corned beef on rye. So, yeah, Ashley's gonna be like looking around the outside of like, well, wait, where's the stakeout taking place? And like, wait, why did you guys go inside? So Ashley like walks up with a thermos of coffee and a box of donuts and a stack of sandwiches, and is like, walks up to you and is gonna talk to Taz and say like, and whisper, but in like that really loud stage whisper, like, wait, why are we inside of the building?
You're one of those places where you're like, can I get a beef sandwich? You look at the menu, it's like, why does the beef sandwich have beef sandwich?
I also like that you asked Taz, who's the least likely person to understand why she is where she is at any given
Especially
time.
since Taz and Kayla are currently comparing trinkets that they were gifted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm fully
You
like.
ever wonder why we're tuna?
It takes me a few seconds to hear you as I'm like counting all of them, and I'll look up and be like, "God damn, I lost count," and she's gonna go back to counting all of her things.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right. So Ashley's gonna walk up to Road and offer a donut to Road, just sort of silently, and like pour themselves a cup of coffee and just sort of look around and nod and be like, "Yep."
DM, can I try to swipe a donut?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check if you're gonna do it sneaky, or make a grapple check if you're not.
Oh shit. That's a 6.
Hmm.
Do a sleight of hand.
Yeah, Ashley kind of does like one of those Tai Chi moves where like they're not even really kind of paying attention to your movement, but just kind of like with a little twist on the heel or turn on the heel. Dodges out of the way of your grab, your reach.
Hey! Bring back the donuts. You messed up my count. I want a donut. And she'll hold out her hand.
In a whisper, donuts are for friendly people. I'll offer Kayla and Mithra donuts.
I'll grab the one
Can I
with the
take it from
most
Kayla?
sparkles or sprinkles on it.
I wanna
There's
take
definitely
it from
one with
Kayla.
pink frosting and sprinkles.
I grab that one. I'll look at Taz. I was like, would you like some?
Road looking a little bit like upset that he didn't get the pink donut, like looking at his, like, obviously I should get the pink donut. This is bullshit.
I look at
Now that
the
Kayla,
donuts
Kayla
and I'm
has
like, you can
offered-
have the brown one.
God, now I really want a donut. Why did I do this to myself?
DoorDash.
now that Kayla has offered me the donut, I don't want to take her donut. So, can I take Rhodes' donut?
What the? This is bullshit.
This is the power of
That's
donuts.
17.
It was 4 copper for the donuts, by the way, Ashley.
Okay, yeah. Best 4 copper spent yet this campaign.
17
Meanwhile,
for
in the-
sleight of hand to take it from Road.
Do I have to make a contested check for that?
Dex
To
save.
just shove the whole thing in my mouth before she can get to it. Dex save.
Dex save.
Oh fuck, I'm bad at that. Fuck. It's all but a 1. Wait, hold on.
So amazing.
Hang on. It's a Dex save. Okay, I get a +2. 4. That's enough to save my donut, right?
Yeah, no, Taz, like, it was one of those things where you're like, oh shit, don't take a finger. 'Cause the bear ears have definitely popped out, and like we've flashed to chibi mode here for a second, and you see like Taz's ears, and just like like an anime style character with like all the crumbs just like flying off in every direction. She turns and looks over her shoulder at you and like hisses like a little goblin.
It's like that scene. It's like that one Simpsons episode with the
Yes.
fucking puppies when he's trying to eat the chips, and every time he goes to eat one, a puppy jumps and snatches the chip out of his hand.
And at the same moment, you see Kayla like move faster than should be humanly possible, remove her mask, and eat the entire donut without ever revealing what she looks like underneath it.
It's like the pandemic all over again.
Oh my god. What
Rubik's
the
Cube
fuck?
versus Taz. Taz steals a donut and then Rode slaps himself as he tries to eat it.
Just kind of tries
Like
to. Oh fuck! Punches himself in the face.
Oh god.
Meanwhile, Othello's just sitting in the corner, like watching them all, like literally, like wrestle for donuts. She's like, just lets out a big sigh. It's like herding geese.
I guess I'll have the cruller if no one else wants it.
You would.
Ah.
You would that one.
Crullers are garbage
Right.
donuts anyway. It's all about apple fritters or jelly filled. Oh, jelly filled.
Oh, Boston cream pie.
I know, I had to think
That's
about
Now
this.
so
What
turned
kind of,
into the donut propaganda.
Boston
I don't know.
cream
I think
pies
she'd
suck.
go for an old fashioned. Those ones are just classic, tried and true.
I don't feel like
Feels
going
very
into.
appropriate.
Plain, everyday, normal for her.
Say what?
Wouldn't those be plain, like everyday to normal for her? Wouldn't she
For
want something that's, like,
Othala?
gold dusted?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, like she would need something like gold dust.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I was thinking in my head she probably doesn't eat donuts.
Just
She
saying.
probably has never even had a donut. Like it's such a, I don't know, just like a,
Peasant food.
it's like a blue collar food. Yeah, like a blue
Othala,
collar
you've
breakfast
got
food.
to
So
try
like,
a donut.
We might
I know
have to
you've
kill
never had one
Othala.
before, but you have got to try one.
Why? She can stay. She's not gonna eat my donuts. I get
You
more
didn't say
donuts
she
with her
would-
around.
I didn't say she could eat your donuts.
No, Rode said we might have to kill Othala, and I said, why? She's not competition for my donuts. She can stay.
Y'all skipping on Krispy
I'm-
Kremes? No.
not hungry. Thank you though. Thank
It's-
you. She like looks at it like
You haven't eaten all day though. You need some food.
I'm not hungry. I like to fast in the day and then at night eat, and then you hear her stomach immediately betray her.
You
I
like
was
to
about to say, can
fat
I
in the
roll
day.
insight on this?
No, you don't need to roll insight on that. She's definitely hungry. I mean, like, she's used to never, I guess, really needing to feel hungry, technically, for lack of a better word. Like, she constantly has staff that keep her on, like, a food schedule when she's at home or at work. So, like,
All right,
this
is
is
there
probably
a
the longest she's gone without eating in a while.
all right? Is there a
Good.
donut in there with like gold frosting?
I don't know if Ashley would have picked one out like that.
I don't know
No.
with 4 copper. Like, there's
Yeah,
probably
right.
pink sprinkles, but gold frosting is a little much.
I'll let Kayla pick one out for me because obviously Othala
Okay,
doesn't really know
I'll
what she's
hand you a
doing.
bear claw.
A
And
bear
people
claw.
wonder why our like we have no combat in these games. We spend 20
I feel
minutes
like
just
a bear
talking
claw is
about like
more of a Taz thing,
the
right?
merits of donuts.
Yeah, violence is
Listen,
always an
the-
option. You guys just usually don't choose it.
The merits of donuts. Is
I
very
want to.
important.
And this is how the story
Garrett,
So-
ends.
compared to
The
all of the
heroes
amazing
murdered each other
pastries
over
I've
some
eaten in this
donuts.
entire life of living in this tower, how's this bear claw? How's
It's
this
pretty
bear
mid.
claw?
Like,
Yeah, okay. Yes, I enjoy how they put sugar on top of the sugar on top of the bread to just accentuate the sweetness. Yes. Thank you.
A John Mulaney bit, like trying to teach or to trick the dog into thinking you've already eaten.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Just that, dinner.
Yeah. Girl dinner.
So, as you guys are staking out the Transmuters Guild, so this is for real world analog. This is kind of like an office district. Like there's plenty of tall buildings here. There's lots of like glass exteriors. You remember that the Transmuters Guild itself is like a tribute to avant-garde architecture, where it's like, how can we really just like fuck with the rules of building codes and still like stay in a stable shape. So where nearby do you think your group would set up to try to stake out for the return of Valaris Oakroot?
Would
Well,
I
ahead.
know where he might work, or at least a general idea?
You in your or like when you first enrolled in the transmuter, like the school of transmutation, you did a tour of one of the transmuters guilds. It was like a year or two ago, but you're like, yeah, it was fairly generic. Like there's an office kind of thing on the interior of the building. So yes, you have like a visual for what the place looks like, and then you guys had just like walked through, so you can make some pretty well-informed assumptions, but it would be it would be a guess. It wouldn't be an exact
Okay.
knowledge.
So we also
I would
asked
at
last
least
time-
convey that to the party and be like, this is the general layout of how these buildings usually work. So keep an eye out on
Like you point to
so-and-so.
one of the windows up on the second floor, and you're like, that's usually where the form or like the transmutation foreman like is where their office is.
Oh, so we
Okay,
have
so
to get up
we have
there
a-
then.
I was gonna say we have a couple options. We could
Do we?
Yes. We could meet him in his office, wait for him there, jump him. Obviously things might get messy in this building. But what's her name? Whose boss what was her name? Fuck.
Which
I
one?
wrote-
pretty
I
sure her
wrote-
name wasn't Puck.
I wrote her name.
Sarah? Sarah?
Rack?
Asira, yeah.
Yeah. Told us that he does come through the front door. He gets stuff from his office and then he leaves through the front door. So we could just literally stand outside the building and wait for him to show up and come and then follow him when he leaves with his stuff to his undisclosed sort of lab place or wherever he's doing these sort of sus dealings. What do you think? That could be better since obviously we'll be in a building full of other transmuters versus potentially a private abode.
Potentially. I would also. Are we? I wouldn't strictly recommend going for beating. You mentioned beating him up. I wouldn't.
We
Less
don't
witnesses
have
is good
to do
anyway.
that. Obviously, that's not. It's not. It's on the cards, on the table, right? As some people wanted to get fisty and look at Road and like.
Are you saying
put up,
some
like, a
people want to
really-
get fisted in here? Is
He's
that what
just-
you said?
Rhoda is
No,
just
I
kind of
said
staring.
fisty, like fisticuffs.
Rhoda's just kind of staring down at his hands, like they look like big, strong hands, don't they? God, I want to punch somebody.
Anyways,
So
but yeah, with
if you
all of
guys collectively kind of come to the conclusion that you're going to be staking out the front door, is that what I'm hearing, or
it sounds like we're still split as to what the plan should be.
Wait, I thought she said that he didn't come through the front door. I thought there was like a whole thing where he had like he I don't think he even came to pick up the stuff himself, did he? I thought he was.
so
No,
she sends the duplicated like crates to his office on a conveyor line, and then he sends them back for delivery. So his entry and like exit into the building, I don't know that she really would have said whether or not he like enters by the front door or comes out like, and if she did, it's not something that I recall, but like if
But
you
it's
want to
one-
keep an eye on multiple angles of the building, that is something that you can do.
Mm.
All right.
Do you have a way
well,
of communicating with one another?
No.
Currently, no.
Not really, but are the windows open in this room?
Oh, to his specific office, the one that Mithra suspects is his?
Yes. And can the windows from where the room we're in be opened?
So where are you at? That was my question earlier, and it got
So,
talked around.
The session pretty much left off when we were still in the
Inside.
room with Asera, and we hadn't left or decided exactly where we were going, if we were going to go to the office or if we were going to go to
For
the front.
Ashley to have met up
So
with
I
you,
thought
some of
that-
you had gone back outside.
Because
All right,
Asera
so
had
let's say
suggested
we went
last
outside.
session- Okay. I was going to say, Asera suggested last time that we wait at reception for him to come in. And I said he just comes through the front door, and she said something about there not being that many entrances in or out or whatever, blah blah blah. That's what I remember. But
That
And
sounds reasonable.
We could just stuff ourselves in one of the crates and ride to his office.
and then the other thing was that because the receptionist left us alone here with Sarah, we no longer have a tour guide, quote unquote, or a chaperone. And because Sarah doesn't want to be implicated, if we were to try to sneak to the location of the office, we would need to fool our way through the rest of the building, through all of the other transmuters without anyone being suspicious of us.
So yeah, on your guys' walkthrough before, there were plenty of people walking and moving through this space. This is not an empty warehouse. People are here doing work.
And also,
go ahead.
Yeah, which
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
suggest I'm allowed to be here.
Air quotes allowed.
Allowed, air quotes allowed.
Yeah, it would be a stretching of the truth, but
A slight
Yeah.
stretching of the truth,
Most-
but I would at
it's the
least
most
not
plausible.
immediately. I wouldn't immediately ping as being suspicious.
right.
So I could potentially get some people, get us closer, without looking too weird, and then we can scope it out, see how dangerous or not dangerous this might be.
How high? What floor is the administrator's office on, roughly?
Second floor.
Second floor.
From the interior, if you guys are walking back through the the main work area, then it's up on a catwalk, maybe 15 or 20 feet above the main work floor.
Does it have an exterior window?
To look out over the work area? Yes.
Or no, looking outside.
Oh, outside. You'd have to leave to go find out. You can't really see from the angle that you're at. Or you'd have to make your way up to the interior window. Because it's one of those I was gonna say warehouse designs, but I don't know how much that frame of reference works.
No, I have the perfect idea what you're talking about with just that.
Yeah, so up on the catwalk, there's a closed door and then a window with a shade. Very Dunder Mifflin-esque. So
Alright.
Voss can watch out the window of his office to over the thing. Over the main work floor. But you can't see from the floor here whether there's an exterior window.
Should we take a vote? Do we want to stake out outside and just watch for him, try to follow where he goes, or do we want to intercept at his office, and whatever happens at the office is going to happen at the office, and we may or may not cause a ruckus here at this location with a certain myself implicated because I haven't reappeared at reception.
So at some point, it sounds like your group is going to split up between those waiting inside with Mithra and those going outside to meet up with Ashley.
Yeah, I would say.
Does that sound about right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
DM
so-
very subtly trying to get
Yeah.
us to do something.
Let's roll forward, yeah. So Ashley had interacted with Rode, Kayla, and Taz. So that sounds like the group that went outside.
Yep. I'm following the donuts.
So Mithra and
Othella
Othala
also
waited inside. Oh,
Oh,
Othala
just-
left.
No, it's fine. We're good. I'll stay with.
Yeah, you had your crawler. That's right. So
Yeah. Ugh. No, I had a bear claw.
Okay. So to summarize, because I want to get like a visual of what's happening here. So Mithra, are you waiting inside or did you leave with everyone else?
I would have wanted to wait inside and have at least one person with me.
Okay, sounds good. Did you have someone that you wanted to pick to like hang back with you?
I was kind of thinking. I was kind of thinking of Apollo because she's a little more magic-y related, but I would honestly take whoever would join, who's willing to join me, and not interested immediately in donuts, questionable donuts and coffee.
Mhm. I'd
Well,
probably
that's
be the
questionable.
perfect partner for you because I wouldn't get easily distracted by such
Sounds good.
frivolous things.
Oh my god, such bullshit.
feeling
No,
judged
anyone who
right
knows
now?
Arden's character, oh, is someone who doesn't get distracted. Just calling Arden out.
Sounds
Somebody's
like
a little pissy.
we have our
Impossible for
tieflings
me to
waiting
player.
inside. Cool. So to recap and kind of like coalesce all of the conversation that's had, we have our tieflings waiting inside for this floor manager, the foreman, to return back to the Transmuters Guild. And then we have Taz, Kayla, and Rode outside waiting for Ashley and finding a place to stake out the building. So
Sounds
Ashley,
good.
once you arrive and distribute donuts, where do you go? Like you're looking out on this area that is like I said, it's like office district kind of thing. Like there's a lot of white collar jobs that take place in this area. The Transmuters Guild itself is like within easy view of several buildings that are of its height or higher.
Probably going to follow road. I'm also a little conscious that I'm probably very conspicuous on this floor as I like look down at my. Actually, wait. Where Mithra? Where did you wander off to?
Well, I would have parked. I would have wanted me and Fala to park around where I suspect his office is, and just
Okay.
kind of watch it instead to watch inside and to stick around there for any movement.
Okay, so Mithra and Othala, you guys find yourself a break room on the inside of the building, with like a somewhat angled view of the foreman's office. So that's where you're at right now. Ashley, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I'd maybe come up to Mithra and say, do you know if there's anyone around here that I could get like a disguise or clothing, like what? And I'll just sort of point to some of the random, office people like that.
We're not inside the building.
Yeah, you joined Road, Taz, and myself outside and gave us donuts.
Yeah,
Apollo and
okay.
Mithra stayed
Wait.
inside the building.
Then I'll the same conversation to Road. Then I'll ask Road for some suggestions about some area appropriate attire.
Looks down at like his own, like, kind of like rough chainmail shirt, dirty pants and work boots, is like blending in. I don't know. You're not really talking to the right guy if you're looking for someone to blend in.
I've sort of realized that. I'm like, eh.
just
I think that's why the two people that blend in the most are on the inside.
Yeah, that's why I'm actually planning to talk to them. But yes, can't do that.
It's okay. We're out here with the rest of us normal people.
Yeah, normal.
Kayla is very fashionable.
Thank you, Taz. I work really hard for this look.
Out here with the rest of us normal people.
Sure.
DM, am I able to make a quick flight around the building looking for any exterior windows that might lead into the foreman's office?
Sure. Yeah, you would be you'd be well within your abilities to do that. So as you like get ready to take off from the ground, you can see fairly like immediately, like no check required kind of a thing. That the only things that are like flying through the air here are the metallic warblers and the peacekeepers. As they move through the streets of the area here. The peacekeepers are not so common, but there are tons. Like the amount of sightings, like the amount of time between sightings of warblers, is only a few seconds.
Gotcha.
So those are those little like spy birds.
Yeah,
like
that
that's
Taz
a-
got arrested with. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can definitely like fly around. Just be like aware that that's the norm.
yeah, of course. I'm just having a flight around, not really doing anything too suspicious.
Yeah.
Or that would draw immediate attention.
One would
Yeah,
hope.
you would not be the only civilian with flight or with capability of flight. And the fact that you do so naturally is a point in your favor. Because like spells of 3rd level and above definitely catch the attention of the Aegis.
Gotcha. All right.
It must be nice to be able to fly around.
Yeah,
So is
Troll,
that
I needed
fire-
a bit of a visual reminder of who was where. So, okay. So, Kayla, you go up and fly around. You do you remember from your guys' little like hushed aside before you split up from inside the building, where the kind of area of the building is? So you know it's like on the north side of the building, roughly about halfway down the side, or like 3/4 of the way down the side of the building. So without much issue, you can like circumnavigate the whole Transmuters Guild, and from above you can see a couple of things or points of interest. So
Okay.
there's the main entrance, which is like underneath a big old overhang that looks like it's made of this like spindly glass texture. That if there were direct sunlight were to ever hit this thing, whoever's walking underneath that structure would be like vaporized like an ant under a magnifying glass.
Ooh.
So luckily, the only sunlight inside the tower is artificial. So flying around that structure, you come around the side and you can see like the back side of the building is far less ornate than the front. So you do also see like as you come around the series of windows up on the 2nd floor. There's about 7 or 8 of them from front to back, and you are like 60-40 that you're pretty sure that the 3rd one from the end is right around where Mithra had pointed it out. But it's really hard to tell from the outside.
All right.
You come around the back of the building as you kind of like angle your wings and like circumnavigate. Now I've said it twice and I'm in my head about it. So as you fly around,
I'll stop calling you out for repeating things if
You
it's causing you that much stress.
circumnavigate a lot. Not gonna lie.
I said it twice.
You say it one more time, we get
A cookie.
Yep.
So coming around the back, you can see that there's a like loading dock where there's space for large wagons and carts to come in and like pick up and take off material. You can see that there's one back there right now that looks as though it's been parked for a bit. Like there's a little layer of dust on the top of it. And then coming back around the other side, the south end of the building, so opposite the side of the windows, has like a bunch of conveyor belts that are like coming out of rooms in like a staggered way, all down there or down the side of the building.
And what is coming out of the off the conveyor belts?
Mostly crates. Like there's not really a lot of material that shows like that's like open to the exterior. This stuff is packaged to move. Actually, make a perception check, an active check.
Circumnavigate.
All right. Hide. That's a 14.
14, not bad. You do spot one conveyor belt that like the main reason why it catches your eye is that it doesn't have like a constant stream of crates coming out. but in the time that it takes you to get from the back corner of the building to the front, back to where you were originally going, or where you were meeting up with the rest of the group, you spot one, like it almost looks like an egg cart or like an egg crate kind of thing. And like nestled within it are 4 like powder blue spheres.
Ooh. I take a quick drop to the ground to investigate that.
Wait, she just sees powder blue spheres just
Like in
out
an
in the
egg
open.
crate.
Okay.
Yeah, they're nestled so as not to roll away.
Sending
so-
the bird person to do recon is probably a bad idea. They're gonna come back with a bunch of shiny crap.
So dropping down into the yard, behind the transmutation building, would you think that Kayla would attempt to do this stealthily, or is
Oh,
she?
most definitely she would do it stealthily.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
All right.
And this is going to be mostly a noise thing, so people are going to get advantage on their perception checks to because you're just dropping out of the air.
That's 14 again.
So, of the 3 individuals that you had seen loading or stacking up crates to ship out of the transmutation guild, 2 of them are very focused on their work and kind of having a conversation with one another. The third one had just happened to lean back and catch a lucky glimpse of just these massive black shape dropping out of the sky. You break line of sight fairly quickly, but there's you hear on a 14. Did you hear that, or did you see that? Oh, some big fuck off bird just dropped off into the. Here, come with me. Let's go check it out. So based on from where you saw them before, you have you think you have maybe 30 seconds before they come around the corner.
All right. Is there anywhere that I could effectively or safely hide?
Maybe under one of the conveyor belts or that parked wagon. But those are short of ducking into the building itself. Those are probably your best bets. Because you have no idea you can't really see what's on the other side of the conveyor belts.
Yeah.
You got those rubber flaps that are just kind of keep the bugs and birds out.
Underneath the conveyor belt?
Yeah. So you'll see the crates pass through the we'll call it just thread or something, or rope.
I guess I'll try hiding in the cart.
Curtains. Okay. So as you run and duck underneath the cart, you spot these 2 dock worker archetypes come around the corner, and it's looking around, and it's I swear I saw something big just drop out of the sky back here. There's this big black fucking shape. The other one says, "That's what you said about the ghost, that there were ghosts in the building." Yeah, there were ghosts. Are you kidding? No, there's no way that my sandwich ate itself.
Yeah.
You know that was Vanasha. Vanasha took your sandwich. And if you didn't know that, then honestly, it's about time you figured it out. So...
Fucking bitch, Lanasha.
Fucking Lanasha.
God damn it, Lanasha.
So yeah, the 2 of them are kind of arguing. You can, if you were to peek out, you can see that there's a human dude who's got kind of broad shoulders and well heavy set. Kind of reminds you of Road a bit. And then the other one is this dragonborn with black scales and a frill that runs down the top of their head. So some mixed parentage there. Because they don't have the traditional curving black horns that most black dragonborn have. So yeah, the 2 of them come around and poke around for a minute. You start to get nervous as the Dragonborn, like it in an obvious effort to placate his friend, starts poking around like the bottom of the wagon, like looking underneath it, for like coming around to the back to like look into the cargo area. I would need you to make it
stones underneath here.
Oh, because you went underneath it. Yeah, make a. If there's no stones, you've definitely got something in your pocket. Like, you're a little like magpie, so
Yeah.
I guess if you were to try to throw something, you could throw something.
All right. Yeah, I want to try and throw something off in the opposite direction of where I'm hiding, to try and send them that way.
Okay. Cool. I think.
It just reminds me of the Iron. It reminds me of the Iron Giant when he's sneaking through the house and he like chucks he chucks like a pebble behind his mom to distract her, and he knocks like the whole spice rack over on accident.
So yeah, Kayla, as you like find an object, and just like whip it over the other way, you can see like where the Dragonborn's like knees are beginning to bend to like look down underneath. They like stop and goes, "Wait, what was that? What do you mean? I heard something over there." And the two of them go to like head over and investigate where you threw the pebble.
All right. In that moment, I'll sneak out, grab the egg crate of the blue powder stones, and fly off.
Okay. So, all right. In this moment, we're gonna actually. Kayla gets absurdly lucky because 3 out of 3 warblers in the air here happen to be on the other side of the building.
Thank God.
So, as you like take off and fly off, you like this is probably the fastest you've moved in a while. You leap up off the ground
fast.
and
I have 50 feet of movement in the air.
Yeah, there's a moment of like instinctual panic. Like you're back in like the like hindbrain right here. So you dash off, and then as you arc up above the fence, like guarding the back part of the Transmuters Guild, you come gliding down to like skid along the ground near where Road and Taz are, and you pop up. And look up at just in time to see like a warbler come like swirling through the air, moving in a very like kind of finch-like pattern. Pretending to that kind of to keep up the facade of being a bird, even though everybody really kind of does know what they are.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
that was fun.
Yeah, I was like, D4s for these 3 birds. Are they on floor or on the north side at 1? Or are they on the south side at 3? Anyway.
So
my brain was just like, how does he know where the birds are? So dumb.
Yeah,
so
no, I'm over here like
there are
making use of my little click clacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can
there are windows on the other side. I don't know if we'd be able to get up there and interrogate the guy, but it's a possibility.
Quick question: Can Aarakocra see glass?
I mean, yes.
Sorry.
I work with glass a lot. What type of racist bullshit is that?
Birds can't see glass.
Do I look like just a bird?
Yes.
Just because she's related to birds doesn't mean she is a bird. God.
Wow, Road.
Oh,
I
I'm
just
sorry.
Lost some respect for you.
You don't get all the cool flight and everything and those kind of powers and not have the downside of not seeing glass. Just sorry, it's just
so.
How the
Road
world
and
works.
Ashley, you guys spot pretty quickly this like egg crate that Kayla has tucked underneath one arm. With your passive perceptions, she didn't say that she was going to try to hide it. So you guys see this. Kayla, inside this egg crate are 4 powder blue spheres with this angular like rune on the front. They look almost exactly like Ashley's,
Oh.
or like the ones on Ashley's bandolier.
I know what they are.
Hey,
Oh,
I'll take a look at them. Like, actually, these you have a few of these.
Yes, I
Wait,
do.
do you wear eggs?
They're
Are,
not.
are you trying to hatch something in them?
Are they
Are you
full?
gonna be a
Are
mother?
they full? No.
They're tools.
So
Oh,
yeah,
for
you
them.
guys, you can see that Kayla has returned with a few Grim capsules. They are a newfangled invention of Grim tech.
I
That
think
can
they were called
store
Grim Orbs.
Grim orbs, whatever it was.
Yeah, it doesn't
Um,
matter.
Yeah, so the Grim Orbs are a fairly new invention. New meaning like the last 5 or 10 years or so. And they are unique in that, much like other like extra dimensional storage utilities, they can store things in an extra dimensional space. But unlike many things like bags of holding and portable holes and such, these allow for the permeation of air from the outside. So you can store living things in them more or less indefinitely.
I'm gonna take one out and use it on Road.
You're gonna throw a Pokeball at Road? Oh my god, it's like oh, what's that game?
Pokemon?
Pal World.
Why did? Oh, yeah, because you can catch like human
Because you
beings.
can catch them and
in Pal
enslave
World.
them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for Road's racist remarks, I'm just gonna casually toss one at him.
Can I smack it back? How does it work?
You tried. So when Kayla goes to throw this at you, actually, yeah, Kayla, make an attack roll.
All right.
So remind me again where you guys are staking this building out. This is about to be important.
Not very good attack. That's gonna be a 8.
My gosh, an easy way to catch the guy that we're trying to find. just saying.
Yeah, true.
well, you have to get those inside to us.
Well, unless they find the guy entering the building and catch him first.
Sure.
But yeah, basically. Too bad we
An
don't have
8,
a.
Mrs. Rhodes AC. So Road, you kind of like sidestep and swat this thing out of the air as the like ceramic sound of the orb hitting the stone goes off. You watch it kind of split open like a plastic Easter egg, and then in a almost Kubrickian fashion, like you see first one large like arm, like an insectile leg comes out of this capsule and like strikes onto the ground and begins pulling the rest of the creature out of the way.
Oh God!
So
It was
as
full.
this
Stomping on it immediately.
oh, this thing is bigger than Stomp in size.
Oh God!
Is
So
this
actually,
not
here, let me go
warhead
ahead
size?
and get one for you.
You
once I'm gonna be right
fool.
back. My
You utter
donuts are here.
fools.
I guess
There was a Tarrasque in it.
Mithra and Othal are doing jack shit today. That's
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get to.
swap it in here.
Don't worry.
Well, we actually
I
got the
want
thing
to.
done.
No, but I
They-
want to watch them get stomped on by Pokemon.
I know. Is it a Scyther? It's a Scyther, isn't it? It's a Scyther. I'm picturing a Scyther.
Scyther, no Scythe.
Okay.
You guys don't let me have fun.
Girls
I'm having
just
fun
wanna
watching
have
you.
fun. Okay.
Road finally gets to punch something.
Cool. So climbing out of the broken or the open orb, comes a creature about. Oh, you're gonna have to scroll down. Actually, my bad. Let's go ahead and just send you the image itself.
No, wait, where is it? Nothing in there. Blank.
It just popped up on my screen. I wasn't expecting it. Oh, it's like a velociraptor meets a hairy bug meets the
these
alien from
things.
Aliens meets.
So,
I
As
do
this
not
xenomorph-
like that.
Isn't that an
as this
Oncorel? What is
xenomorph
that?
looking thing comes like
Concave?
crawling out of there, it turns and hisses at you. Taz, Kayla, Road, and Ashley, I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Perfect
man.
timing.
I'm also going to roll initiative for the nearby peacekeepers.
Ah,
Cool beans.
Ooh.
shit. We're bad at this.
Oh, I didn't have the Maelhaven.
The only two competent
That's
people are on the
18.
inside of the building.
Well, we did take the brain cells with us.
18.
Yeah, the
Look,
brain
I'm sorry,
cells are all here.
Oh my god,
Sorry,
everyone
I'm not
outside
brave.
has a negative intelligence score.
So this is
Nope,
this is all
nope,
completely
no.
within character.
Yeah, Yep.
12 for me.
18!
Okay.
I like the idea that nothing literally gets done without our two characters in
yeah.
present. Like,
Hey, I got something done. I stole shiny items.
related to our job how?
They were shiny. And I got some recon that there is an exterior window.
Oh, good. Multitasking. Here we are.
Mhm.
Kayla's over there like, I'm useful, I promise.
I know. I think Kayla's the most put together, at least of the. Well, it's kind of hard to say because Rode does his own thing too. Taz and Ashley hasn't done a lot. I don't know. There's stuff yet to be seen about her usefulness. We just haven't seen her in play yet. So
Yeah, you guys have never seen me roll initiative.
yeah, we've never
They-
seen you do anything at all. When
It's cute. Can I
Okay.
have one as a pet?
So, I don't have a map for this area, but we can kind of just...
Just
I love
saying.
it.
Map of the night.
That gift
That's
basically
amazing.
represents the entirety of this half of the group.
So, okay, back to the encounter. Let's go ahead. Road, what was your initiative?
18.
Okay. And Kayla?
I hate it.
12.
Taz?
18.
So remember I told you guys violence was always an option. Ashley?
Natural one.
I love- Wait. Just after you're like, oh, you haven't seen me roll initiative.
Natural one. Where it's like, where's Ashley? You just see like the
Amazing.
last of her boots disappearing down its gullet.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, okay. Up first is actually Road and Taz, who has a higher dex.
My dex is 14.
Okay, so you guys are tied, basically.
No, my dex.
Rollies.
Okay, so Taz goes first.
Exactly.
Just
That's
kidding.
why I said the number and the bonus.
Okay, whale. What? It just popped out? Is it trying to attack Road?
Oh, it's definitely aggressive. Like, it just now climbed out and, like, eyeballed onto the nearest physical creature, which was Road, since the capsule was thrown at him. And it is, like, in the process of, like, scuttling across to come eat him.
It was at this moment
Okay.
Rode
So this
realized
thing
he
is a-
should have caught the ball.
Yeah, this
Uh-huh.
thing is about 5 foot tall at the shoulder.
I will let out a scream of surprise and hold my great axe above my head and swing it like it's a whack-a-mole, and I'm gonna try to hit it just straight on the head, like bonk.
Okay.
Ooh, net 20! Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So 26.
Let's go, Taz.
Oh wait, I get crit damage, right? Yeah.
You get crit damage, yeah.
Oh, much better. 30.
Okay, so Taz lets out a guttural yell and like comes flying across. Like she has just now recently, like within the last couple of minutes, finished her donut and has like gone through the rest of the bag. Is like playing with her little trinkets and stuff. She's like a kid at McDonald's. Until this thing comes popping out, at which point she grabs her battle axe, comes flying across, and like plants the axe like inside its soft underbelly. 30 points of damage. Jesus.
I'm wondering if it's like Pokemon, where like Kayla is in control of the Pokemon because she's holding the Pokeball, or if it's like,
Let's just say probably not.
yeah, I was not getting that vibe. Can you just re-throw the
A
Pokeball
kid
at
at
it?
McDonald's with a
Maybe if you
battle
do
axe.
enough damage to it, like in Pokemon.
There's road.
Hmm. You could put Rogue in it. Road in it.
A kid at McDonald's with
Yeah.
a battle axe.
With a bit. Yeah.
Cool. So that's Taz. Road. Oh wait, Taz, did you have a bonus action or? Cool. Road. This thing is like right up against you. It was about to clamp down with those like billions of like tiny little sharp teeth. When Taz comes flying in and just like through a sheer audacity, buries a great axe in its belly and like redirects its momentum.
Cross counter. I'm gonna uppercut it in the jaw.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, it sounded cool, but it's not gonna be cool because I'm gonna roll a nat 1. No, not
Don't
quite a
jinx
nat
it.
1. It was 9
Aw.
plus. So 15 to hit.
A 15. So like you bring up your first one and you can hear the sound of like your metallic knuckles on your gloves like impact the shell. And you definitely like rock its head back, but you don't seem to see any visible damage. You didn't quite beat its AC.
Alright, so it wasn't a successful hit. Alright, well... Why is my enhanced unarmed strike 1 less of a hit DC than my regular unarmed strike? That does not seem to track. Oh, wait. Can I... So I forgot to modify the hit DC when I leveled up. It was actually 16 to hit.
Oh, 16?
16 instead of
16
15.
is still below its AC.
Fuck!
Yeah, this thing has got like these giant chitinous plates. Like Taz got a crit off.
Fine.
So she made it look easy. Any bonus actions?
Da-da-da-da-da. I think I can hit it again, can't I? No, I don't have a second hit. I think I can just punch it again. I just don't get the bonuses, right?
Are you level 5? If you're level 5.
Nope, I am not level
It's
5. I'm level 4.
Womp womp.
Never mind, just the one punch.
No bonus action?
Uh,
Like a 2-weapon fighting attack?
I do have a 2-weapon. So I do have 2-weapon fighting. So yeah, other punch.
Cool, roll to hit.
Yeah. That is a 2.
2. Yeah, so the second one comes up and like after it rears back down, like you come in with the left hand, but just manage to like stop short as the like teeth come snapping like right around where your hand would have ended up. So you dodge the like counter that this thing had. Cool. So you got this thing's attention. Taz is like, I don't know, like shifting the whole thing's body weight by like manipulating the haft of her great axe. Kayla, you're up.
All right. Seeing this, I'm gonna quickly dart over and try and actually, I'm gonna fly over and kick it in the eye.
Okay, roll to hit.
And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll land. So as this thing is snapping down on Rhodes' hand, or attempting to snap down on Rhodes' hand, you come down with like the aerial cross, just like scissor kick
And
this thing.
It's gonna be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Let's see. Then I am gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna expand a focus point and do flurry of blows for 2 more kicks to its head.
Okay. Make an attack.
First one is a nat 20.
Okay.
And I'll roll for the second one to see. And that's going to be a 9. So the first one hits with a nat 20, second one misses. And before I roll for, let's see, it's another d6 plus crit damage. That's maximum damage, or I roll twice, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
First one's a 1. First one's a 3, so that's 4. 9 points of damage. And I will spend a second focus point and do Hand of Harm, dealing an extra d6 of necrotic damage.
Oof. Okay.
Wow.
Roll the damage.
And that's going to be 5 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. All right. So as this thing takes the multiple repeated blows from your 2 pugilists, Ashley, you're the first one to spot off in the distance, like up above some of these office buildings, a half dozen or so spread out across the floor. Humanish, like humanoid shaped figures begin rising up towards the sky, like up over the top of the buildings. And you see the like pale blue illumination of the peacekeepers turn red, and they begin to make their way over towards where you guys are at.
Yeah, we need to maybe exit stage left.
If you were to put a guess, you have maybe T-minus 90 seconds till arrival. So you
How
got
long
about
is
a minute and a half before these things show up.
Wait, how long is a round in D&D? 6 seconds?
6 seconds.
Oh, that's like 15 rounds from now.
Yep. But however long it takes for you guys to put this thing down and get away.
Okay, is it my turn?
No, actually now it is the beastie's turn. The beastie goes and then you go. And then we'll be back to the top of the ring. So it's going to take its first swipe at the smallest target whose weapon is currently embedded in its soft underbelly. First attack is a 11 to hit, Taz.
That does not.
And second one is a 14.
That does not.
So it comes in with its 2 big claws, like trying to grip you in and like pull you up towards its center of mass. But you've managed to like bob and weave in between them. So that way the thing can't seem to get a bead on you. Ashley, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna take one of the little gray balls from the sash across my chest and go up into a pitcher swing, and I'm gonna say, "Badger ball, I choose you," and I throw it, and I roll a d8, and it's a 4. So a boar pops out.
Brad. So
I'll go like boar, badger, close enough.
yeah, so in a mirror to the motion Kayla just made, Ashley comes in, rears back, and then tossing one of these capsules at the ground nearby, spawns a like boar of equal proportions to this Kruthig. So like massive Pumbaa creature with tusks of gleaming ivory. Cool. So that's an action, right, to summon a creature?
That is an action. as my bonus, I can command the creature to do something, and I'll tell it to attack the weird manticore-like thing. And so the boar will charge with its gore action. Roll a d20.
All right, make an attack roll.
D20. That's a natural 1 from the boar.
Okay.
No.
So that's a 4 to hit.
Cool. So it goes in and it's like, it gets kind of like danced over and around by this thing. It is very much focused on the dwarf in between its like legs. So when the boar comes up, like it just can't seem to get a good like target around all of those. That's what it looks like. It looks like the monster from fucking Clone Wars.
Yeah, it
not
does.
Clone Wars,
Yeah, it
Attack of the
does.
Clones. I was like,
The
what
one
is
that
this
Obi-Wan
doing?
kills.
Yeah.
Mhm. Which
Attack of
also
the
looks
Clones.
kind of like a mantis. Yeah.
I also only can ever concentrate on the dwarf between my legs.
So
Oh my
yeah,
God.
as it is like swarmed by other creatures. Yeah, the board can't seem to quite get in and around like the hard carapace legs. But it is definitely causing a scene.
I gotta go
Taz.
I gotta go reset a breaker real quick. I'll be right back.
Cool. Hopefully it doesn't kill the stream. We
Watch
could
it
not have
all
the
come
least-
crashing down.
Yeah, we could not have any less like battle-y music going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like taking a nap over here. It's just so cozy.
Taz, what's up?
Oh, if it's trying to hit me, then I would like to rage.
Okay. What's a
Well,
bonus action?
Quick question.
Technically,
Wouldn't it...
now rage is an action.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's extend range is my bonus action.
No way.
That feels...
Wait,
It takes a bonus action to enter rage if you are not wearing heavy armor. If you are wearing heavy armor, then you can...
okay, cool. All right, so yes, bonus action. I'm raging now.
You scared us.
Then I'm going to. Yeah, I'm new at barbarian here. I'm gonna take another smack with my great axe.
Okay, so ripping the head of, or the blade of your axe out. Come back in for another swing, make an attack roll.
Ooh, that is 17 plus 6.
That lands.
Rad.
Roll damage.
Not as good that time. Only 9.
9. Okay. So you lop off one of the smaller legs with that one. You use your bonus action to rage, your action to attack. We're hand waving the movement for now. You're just in melee range, unless you wanted to like back out.
Nah, I'm good here.
Cool. Which brings us to Road. Road, is that break or broke?
I don't think he's back yet.
Okay, Kayla, you're up. We'll come back to Road.
All right. Before I do my action, would my attack have blinded it in this one eye?
No.
No? Alright.
Yeah.
Guess
That would be a mechanical thing. Like for flavor, yeah, you like it's like blinking and holding, but no, there's no mechanical change to this since there was not a...
Gotcha. Alright. And it's focused solely on Taz?
Yeah, it's now like dancing around, like it's got a target-rich environment going on right here.
Alright, so I guess once again, I'm gonna kick it in the face.
Okay, make an attack roll.
16, I'm guessing does not hit.
No, 16 does not beat its armor class, so you like smack onto its armor.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I will use my bonus action for an unarmed attack for another kick. And that's even worse. Alright. 12 does not hit.
Okay. So after Kayla, we can see in the distance the peacekeepers are entering their like dashing flight mode. You watch like as each of them Superman towards your location. As the warblers all around you are beginning to like like doing this like weird like trilling alarm sound. Cool. So that brings us to the monster.
It's not my turn. I'm back.
Oh yeah, you're back. If you're back now, then it is Road's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna grab it by the tongue and punch it in the eye.
Make an attack roll.
Realize if I fuck up this roll. Oh no, we're good. 25 to hit.
25. Yeah, that lands.
The 19.
So, with right hand lunging forward, grabbing its like its worm-like tongue, you yank its head down towards you, and whereas the one eye had just been kicked by Kayla, you're aiming to the other. Roll damage.
6 points of damage.
6 points. Are you doing anything psionic?
I forget that I can do that. But I like being up close to it. I'm not gonna do anything. Oh wait. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do one. Use a psionic. Use one of my psionic energy die, and do an extra 1d6 damage. I've never done a psi warrior before. I'm a warrior for you, psi. 4.
I finally have my knight in shining armor.
4 points of damage.
Cool. So for a
He's really
total of
only
10,
shining when he's covered in blood.
Huh?
Earl the Earl is just rolling right now.
Hit.
True.
s-
So that's extra
So
4 points.
that
of
was a
sight.
total of 10 points on that punch.
Yeah.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
Well, since I did an unarmed strike, I am going to grapple its tongue that I grabbed to get that punch in.
Okay. Cool. So it is now grappled by you. Its speed is reduced to 0.
The target must
Um,
succeed on a strength/dex saving throw, or it has the grappled condition.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone besides you.
Movement is 0.
Yeah, rad. Okay, cool. So yeah, it is currently like having its head like dragged around by Road.
By the tongue.
Yep. So, which brings us to the creature. The creature is going to try to slash you. This does change its target. That's a 17 to land on Road.
Yeah, just barely gets it. Fucker.
All right, so you're going to take 8 points of piercing damage. As one of its like forelimbs comes like punching through where your kidney would be.
Oh, right in the tip. What?
Second attack is not nearly so good. That's a 9.
Bitch.
So it's got like one forelimb, like with all of those little pointy bits, like sawing into and then out of you as it like rips its leg back out. Kayla, or not Kayla, Ashley, you're up.
Ashley. Melina.
Oh, I forgot I muted myself. Okay. As a bonus action, I cast Hunter's Mark as I, get the creature in my sight, and I'm going to raise up. I'm going to pull out like a long bow from just out of my coat jacket, and it's unclear where it was hiding from. String up an arrow, fire, and that's a 15 to hit.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's not good enough.
Me so, bro?
More than 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a 15 does not break its armor class.
All right. So as the arrow pings off, I'll shout at the boar, which will try to gore the creature again, which rolls a 14. And
14
also,
does not beat it.
all right.
It
So
does not beat
we're
its
spread
AC.
in Ashland. I also am going to glare at Road for no discernible reason.
What did I do? Wait, what?
Yeah, for no discernible. for no discernible reason.
No discernible.
I missed this. What's going on? What?
The comment about keep up, Max.
Nope, I don't
On
know.
behalf of Earl.
Back to Taz. Oh, the Earl of Earl. Okay.
Yeah, keep up, Max.
Oh, okay, that comment.
I was like, wait, hold on, I'm lost too. Taz, you're up.
I'ma hit it again.
Martial classes are so exciting. Make an attack roll.
I'm here, just sitting here, just drinking.
Wait! Well, I've got good rolls today, I say, as I'm gonna fuck the rest of the entire thing today now. That is an 18 plus 6.
Not anymore.
Okay, roll
Kayla
damage.
already messed it up. Way to go, Kayla.
It's down into single digits.
13!
13 points of damage. How do you want to do it?
Let's see, Road is still holding on to the tongue, right?
Yep. So right now it's like positioned where it's like its head is being dragged down to like Rhodes' waist height, as he's like holding it down like next to his side.
I'm gonna whack-a-mole it like a guillotine.
Okay. So from above or below?
No, whack-a-mole it like full, like both hands above my head and just straight down.
Overhand chop. Okay, so yeah, with Road like holding this thing's head in position, there's like just a fraction of a space like in between two armor plates on the back of its neck, and your axe cleaves right through the top or through that space. And much like the Hydra in Disney's Hercules, your axe like sparks off the ground, and you watch the two parts of its neck just separate, trachea exposed to the air around it. If you were to squint a little bit, it looks like Road almost like ripped this thing's head off with his bare hands. You know, if you didn't see the small dwarf there with the giant axe.
I will take all the credit
cool.
given.
That was
So-
mine. I did that.
So orange ichor is spraying all over the place here, and the sound of trilling warblers is going wild. Ashley, you can see fairly easily there are now a half dozen, somewhere between like 4 and 8 warblers, like just in your immediate field of view, that are like locked in and like almost doing like this swirling like drone pattern around you.
Ladies and jerks, it is time to vacate. We're gonna exit stage right. Okay, we're walking, and Ashley's gonna be backing up and is gonna whistle, and the boar and also the panther that was hiding somewhere. And we're gonna start. We're gonna start moving away from the area.
I'm a little upset.
And then
Okay.
as soon as I've lost line of sight with the guards that are coming, Ashley's gonna like shed their trench coat and turn it inside out, and the inside's a different color, and then put it back on.
Cool. So going from like the chestnut brown, you flip it back out, and like now it's like a pale tan, as the inner liner is now exposed. Cool. So you guys go. At least if Ashley's going to go break line of sight, what are Kayla, Road, and Taz doing?
Taz follows Ashley, but kind of slowly, and she's like just won the boxing match, and she's just holding up her great axe with both hands, like pumping it up and down as she's like walking around like there's a crowd watching.
Roach just got the tongue of this thing that he tore out of its mouth, like in his mouth, like he's chewing on it, and he just runs by and grabs like Taz by the scruff of her like her like fur cloak, and just like runs down an alley.
And Kayla follows while also hiding the rest of the orbs.
Cool. So leaving the broken capsule on the ground,
Oh, good evidence.
you go rushing off with your collection. I would actually like a collective group stealth check as you guys like disengage from this to see whether or not you guys are able to escape from the warblers, and kind of make good your escape here.
I have disadvantage on stealth, Mr. Krabs.
Natural 20.
14.
I've got the dice when it counts.
Kayla and Taz.
That's a 21.
That's a 20 for me because I'm still raging, so I get advantage.
Get
Not
advantage on
advantage.
stealth
I get
checks.
to use my I get to use my strength modifier.
For stealth?
Sure do. It's called primal
What?
knowledge.
Oh my god.
It is
Whenever you make an
amazing.
acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival check, you can use your strength modifier instead of the skill's usual ability modifier.
Taz just grabs some shadow from like around her and like muscles it around her like a cloak.
Yes. Oh my
Oh
god, I
my
want
God.
it animated so bad.
That feels
That is
very Looney
amazing.
Tunes. I love that.
I mean, Taz is the most Looney Tune of us all.
Cool. So as your group, yes, you do collectively beat the perception check of the warblers. The way you guys do this, so yeah, Ashley does her does their costume change, and while Taz is being grappled, Rode and Kayla, you guys kind of break into this is very like heist movie, like the way that this is being shot right now, like single take as you guys like go through the glass doors, like open into an office complex, and then like push your way back through into the employee only area, and then like pop back out on the other side of the building and like do your best to blend in with the crowds, like kind of going about their day as they look around in confusion as to what's got the peacekeepers all up in a tizzy.
Yeah, I wonder what
Um,
happened there. That's weird as hell. As he's
Cool.
chewing on a
So-
tongue.
Chewing the tongue.
As you guys do that, we are going to take our 5-minute break a little bit early here, and then we're going to swap perspectives to Mithra and Othala.
All right, 5
Also,
minute
do we
break,
get XP
people.
for that combat?
We'll see. All right, 5-minute break,
I feel
people.
like they should get negative XP for distracting
yeah,
themselves.
Before
from
we
the-
break off, let me. Actually, you're right. I should
Better hydrate.
distribute that XP. So the 4 of you who were involved in that combat get to divide 450 experience points, round up to the next like single digit.
Why does it always have to
Say
be
that again?
weird to divide?
What
Uh,
was getting rewarded for
It's
being
50 divided by
distracted?
4
It's
is
100
12.5.
it's 113 experience.
Lame.
Exactly.
Wait, so 113 divided by
No,
divide amongst everyone, or 113 each?
each.
Okay.
All right, guys. We're gonna do a quick break. We'll be back here shortly. I'm gonna run a quick ad break. Sorry, guys. You gotta. I know it's like 7 cents, but you know, money. Be right back. Now, to those of you that are here, how's it going?
Going.
Going. All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna.
you know.
Short
I think we
Are
might
we
be
back,
back
Max?
now.
Welcome back.
We're at least showing up on the thing, but I don't know if he's back. Welcome back, guys. Yes, we're back. Hopefully everybody has gotten something to hydrate with.
I have.
Hydration check. What's everybody drinking?
Chai cider. It's Shilling Hard Cider's Chider. Spiced chai cider.
Fun.
Got a like octopus on it. Because it's seasonal.
I have water.
I'm back. Sorry, I have water too.
I have tea.
Tea.
What type of tea?
Maple espresso tea from Trader Jose.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Trader Jose.
It's really
Yep.
good.
I have a Canita Ritos, a hard soda.
What? That sounds good. Wait, what kind of like hard? Like what kind of alcohol?
5%
THC.
alcohol. I mean,
Like vodka?
like, no. Think of it more like a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yes.
Pineapple flavored though.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Okay. Well,
I think Maxwell's still not back.
His loss.
Maxwell's not in this scene.
No, fair point.
Hence his loss.
Okay. So, Othala and Mithra.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys kind of communicate your plan with the rest of the group and send the munchkins outside where they will be out from underfoot, the two of you go off and find yourselves a little corner of like the break room to sit and watch for any sign of the return of the foreman. There are about 9 or 10 various transmuters, like all of various all students of the or previous students of the transmutation school. We're here performing various tasks. Many of them are doing inspections on like incoming produce, making sure that it's like up to snuff before sending it on to a higher level transmuter to duplicate. Many others are like checking in on building materials, which is a little bit less regulated. So like the younger students or the younger graduates can like do things like convert wood to concrete and stuff like that. So you're watching them like do their assembled tasks. Do the two of you have anything that you would like to accomplish while you are waiting?
Can I have a short rest?
Yeah,
Like,
it's gonna be at least an hour.
How much time has passed basically since we've kind of like solved the mystery and kind of discussed with the team and then split up, and then we've just been kind of like wandering around, not particularly doing anything except for just, trying to like blend in, and then we've been sitting in this break room. Like, how much time would you say has passed?
At this point, if we're if we're swapping back perspectives, the two of you have been sitting here for about 20 minutes by the time that you hear the trilling sound go off of the alarms outside. It's not quite enough for a short rest, but if you guys choose not to involve yourselves with that, you could make time.
I would say before that, then probably most likely, as soon as we kind of got into this break room, sat down and sort of started discussing what our plan was, Othala would perform her magical cunning, which takes 1 minute to do, where she can regain up to 1 expended packed magic spell slot, which I'm assuming just means a spell slot.
Yes, if you were to
Um,
multi-class, it would be different. Like you would have 2 different pools of spell slots.
Oh yes,
Path
so
magic and
I
spell
just,
casting are not the same like character trait.
great. So I just get 1 spell slot back, and I expend that, and and I'll sit down and be like, "Do you think it was a bad idea sending them all of them out there unchaperoned? Do you think they're behaving at all?"
Oh, I don't think they will behave at all, but they're adults. They can take care of themselves. Probably.
Fair. And then we hear the warbler sound.
It doesn't mean it's them.
It'll be
It
fine.
could be anything else.
Can I go like look at the window out the window? Like, is there a view of the
It's
front of the building
literally-
from where we're at?
It's literally the
So-
Simpsons gif. You looking out the window.
Yeah. Is there?
So yeah, this room is not designed for comfort in mind. This is like a corporate vision of what a break room should be. Like
Ah.
the only windows in here are like 8 inches wide, and they're like up at the top of the wall for natural lighting and the open concept. You know, just
What?
like nonsense buzzwords that. So if you were to like bring a chair over, you could like scoot it up to the side and like peek your way up through the little gap of the window.
Is there anyone else in this break room currently right now?
No, none of the employees.
So it's just me and Mithra.
Yeah, as of now. Like you can hear the buzz of voices like out in the main room that's like, what do you think's going on? Basically having a mirror of your conversation.
Honestly, I don't know if I'd go through that much effort. I'm sure they're fine. What's our plan in the meantime? Just wait around?
To answer that question, Gara, would I know that I don't necessarily frequent this specific Transmuter Guild hall all that often, but is there any chance that I would maybe know someone here?
You wouldn't know anybody who's like off in the side rooms doing duplication or some of the more advanced magic. Since you've only been in the city here for what, 1 or 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you would know maybe some recent grads who might be doing some like materials work out in the main area. So make a perception or investigation check.
My investigation is slightly better.
Can I guide her?
I was gonna say, can I guide myself?
Yeah.
Whatever's fine.
Oh, it must be nice to be magical.
Ugh, that's not great.
Okay,
6.
Gio.
Yeah, okay, I missed the former wizard extraordinaire talking over here.
Casters suck.
6, 7. I said investigation. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12?
Okay. On a 12, so you poke your head out of the break room, you know, kind of assuming that the noise outside is a pretty decent cover for anything that you might be, you know, right now there's a bit of a social pressure to be like, oh yeah, wait where you're told if you're going to hang out here for the guy. And everybody's just kind of assuming that if you're in there, you're supposed to be in there, you know, lies by omission. And by nobody really giving enough of a shit to investigate. So, on your investigation, you poke your head out of the room, and you see a God, I always blank when I come into. Cool.
You just cut out for me if you said anything.
Yeah, I was blanking. So poking your head out, you see a fire genasi with like a top knot pulled like way up. I do lots of top knots, like ponytails coming off the side. And you can see like in the undercut, there's like little sparks and like cinders in the base of her hair. You do see, so you are trying to remember her name. It's something like Syndra or Fasha, something that's very stereotypically like Fire Genasi. So, but you don't quite have a handle on the name. You know the face though.
Okay. I'm going to look at Othala and be like, I recognize a face. I'm gonna go ask if they know if Oakhart's around, because I'd rather not waste time here if he's not even in the area. Give
Well,
me it.
She did say he was coming in today.
Well, yes, but I mean,
Do you think she lied?
I don't necessarily. It's not necessarily that she lied. It's just that how closely is she actually tracking what he's doing? You know.
True.
And or I'm kind of interested in seeing if anyone knows any dirt on his research, because he's a wizard who researches
Would you like
very.
me to assist?
Maybe let me see if this person even has an idea. Give me a second.
All right.
I'm gonna slip out.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm gonna slip out and kind of, since I can't perfectly remember this person's name, I'm gonna kind of do the awkward. It's awkward, but it's not out of but it's kind of in line with how I typically interact with people anyway. I'm gonna kind of do the walks by and then like tries to catch their eye, and if they make eye contact, I'll like smile and wave and be like, "Oh, hello," like a point of recognition.
Okay.
Awkward.
So you go by twice. So this individual she's like sitting at her work, or she's standing by her workstation. Like as these like beams of timber go by, she's like transmuting it from wood into like these like concrete pillars. It's very like menial work. And she's like very well engrossed on this like book that's on the side here. So she's like reading and not quite paying attention to exactly what she's doing. It takes you like 2 awkward passes before she like looks up and sees like the white of your garment. And kind of has that moment where you can see like she kind of like shakes her head for a second before like focusing in on you and goes, "Wait, don't I know you?"
Hey, yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, Mithra. I don't know. You were ahead of me a bit, so you probably don't remember me.
I think I TA'd for one of your classes, Valia. And she like does that little like hand gesture to the center of her chest, like, "I'm Valia."
Valia, yes, you did. It was I think something related to microbes. I don't quite remember. It was a lot. And I'm sure you were quite busy with your own things. How are things here?
They got fine.
They got you doing this, and I'll kind of like gesture at the turning the wood into different things.
Oh my god, I can hear the water cooler go bloop bloop bloop.
That's exactly what's happening right now. She goes, "Yeah, well, I mean, Luminston's got this whole project that he's got going on near the base of the tower, so there's a big increase in demand for concrete. So, like, really, this is kind of below my skill level, but I mean, who can complain? I'm getting some reading done, so but yeah, that's me. I'm basically making a living. Well, what are you doing here? Don't you have a couple years left for?
Yeah. I was handling some business on one of the lower floors, so I stopped by on my way back up. Do you know Professor Oakroot?
Make an insight check.
Oh no. Okay. My insights, I think. So my insight is mid, but it's okay. Okay. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Jeez. So because you were watching for this, you know more than you have let on. And because you were watching for this reaction, you see this like paroxysm, like this spasm, as she like full on neck twitch, shoulders rise up to the ears for a second as you say Okrut, and she goes,